This is how to start a car detailing business, make $500 in your first week. This is how to do your first pull-up within 60 days. This is how to hit the gym and add, 3 pounds of muscle to your biceps in 2 months. Crap like that, ideas like that, where it's specific value, but it's niche enough to where people don't really know if they've heard it before, but you also offer a number so they know that this is going to actually be really specific. Make that video, right? You have the hook there, and then after you give the hook, you qualify yourself. You say, this is who I am. This is why I'm doing this, right? Drop a follow, DM me if you need help. Then you drop your value for about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Tell them how to do it. You tell them all your sauce and everything like that. Afterwards, you CTA them again. You be like, yo, if you want help, go ahead and just DM me the word coach. And what they'll do, they'll shoot you a DM. And then you'll be like, yo, and they'll be like, yo, coach. And you'll be like, okay, thanks for reaching out. What are you trying to do? They're like, well, I want to start a dog walking business, but I don't know where to start. It's like, okay, well, why do you want to start a business? Like, where are you at right now? Well, I have some people I see dogs, but they walk their dogs. I'm not sure, whatever. It's like, okay, have you tried XYZ? What have you tried so far? Well, I've tried passing out flyers. Like, how about this? Why don't we hop on a call? I'll break some things down for you, see if we can help. So I'll be like, a lot of the time, 8 out of 10 times they're going to be like, yo, yeah, let's hop on a call. You hop on a call with them. You basically ask them what their biggest pain points are, what the big problem is. Why aren't they able to scale their business? What have they tried? You ask them why they're in the business, what they think could help them. You ask them what they would want in a coaching program or what they'd want you to help them do. So that they can have a really, really awesome dog walking business making 6 figures. You ask them about things that they like, things that they've tried, etc. You do this for 10 people, and you use all of this information to build a coaching program that essentially just offers people exactly what they told you that they want. You have to actually take the time to build the program, right? Maybe make some videos, make some text resources, sell one-on-one calls so that you can just sit with people and tell them exactly what they're doing wrong, where, and when. And then that's it, right? You've got your coaching program. You start making the same videos. You do the same CTAs, which is like, yo, if you want help, you want me to build this for you, go ahead and shoot me a DM. Once you've done that, you offer them your program. You get your first 5 clients in for free. And then you ask each of them for a video testimonial, right? So you're like, yo, if I get your dog walking business to $5,000 this month, just make me a video testimonial. They'll be like, sure, right? Like, oh, I don't want to do all this free work. Like, chill. It's going to take you like an hour to 2 hours a day. And that's nothing for 10K a month. Get your video testimonials. Once you have 5 clients, you sign your next client and you charge them $500 to do exactly what you were doing for these other clients for free. Now, if you're actually good at what you do, like building dog walking business, you'll theoretically be able to take somebody from $5 to like $5,000, maybe $10,000 in a month. And it might take you 2 months. It might take you 3 months. Same thing with fitness, right? Like you'll be able to help people put on a little weight or lose a little weight. And maybe you don't think it's that big of a transformation, right? But if someone's able to take a dog walking business from $500 to $5,000 a month, right? You just made them $60,000 for the next year. You can charge $2,000 for that coaching program. Same thing with fitness. Like if you just made somebody get down from 20% body fat to 15% body fat or 10%, and you just skyrocketed their attractiveness, they're going to get so many more opportunities. Life is going to be so much better for them. Do not underestimate the value and the transformation you can provide for other people. Okay, charge somebody $500. The next person you're going to charge them $1,000. The person after that's going to be $1,500. You're just going to keep going up as you sign clients until you hit around $2,000, $2,500. Hit that, you can shoot me a DM and I'll help you from there, or I'll help you from the start, and you don't have to figure all this out, and I will just help you build everything. Give me the word coach, and yeah, I'll show you how we've helped coaches hit 20K a month, help people grow on social media, 20,000 followers 2 weeks. One person I helped 15,000 followers in a day. Another girl I helped 12,000 followers in 2 days. I help people go viral, but more importantly than that, I help people make money. So if you want to become Loki rich, use the method I just told you. If you need help, shoot me a DM. I got you. If someone gave you the exact steps to becoming a full-time creator, not having to clock in for work if that's something you didn't want to do, travel whenever you want to, not have to look at grocery prices or gas prices or struggle with bills or get out of debt or whatever. Hi, my name's Levi, and 4 years ago, I was a struggling creator. I had 70,000 followers on social media, and I was making $0 from social media every single month, running DoorDash and working at Home Depot to try to just make ends meet and take care of myself. And it sucked. It really sucked. And I was taught to believe that if I went viral, everything would be okay. And so I had that account at 70,000 followers. I started another one at 30,000 followers, and I made maybe a band off of that one, which is nowhere near living expenses, right? And so I didn't actually start making money consistently until I decided I was just going to make content and decide to help other people. And I did that with this page. Every single video I posted was designed around a problem that my target audience had and a solution on how to solve that problem. And I probably got to 20, maybe 30,000 followers just making content about how I made content on my other pages and grew how to grow on social media before I started selling. I sold a profile review to one guy and he was like, yeah, give me a profile review. Let's get some personalized knowledge going. And he grew by 15,000 followers in the span of about 1 day. So that's when I knew, okay, I've got something here. I can make content on social media, teaching people how to grow on social media, and I can also In the free content that I give, I can offer to help people who are willing to pay. And if I offer to help people, they're willing to pay, they pay me, maybe I can become a full-time creator. And in doing so, I've been doing that for the past 4 years. I have not looked back once. I've helped over 200 creators. One of my clients quit his job and he went from zero to $20,000 per month helping other people on social media. Another one of my clients, he was teaching people how not to relapse, and he went from 6,000 followers to 21,000 followers in 5 weeks. And currently he's at like 41,000 followers about 2-3 months later. And he's hit $7,000 in a single month, just teaching people, helping people with sobriety. It's not a complicated business model. You're just using the knowledge you already have in your head to improve the lives of other people. Stop being stingy. Let it out. Let it out. And so I recommend looking into this business model, creating content, teaching people how to do something, and then offering your personalized help, either doing low ticket or high ticket. I highly recommend high ticket coaching, which is when you take somebody and you run a program with them for about 3 months or so, 3-4 months, and you offer to sit down with them every single week and help them work through a complicated problem. People will pay a lot of money for that, and it's it's not necessarily easy, but it's simple for you to make a full-time income on social media doing that. Probably work maybe 2 to 3 hours a day unless I'm launching or doing something like that, in which case, like today, I've been working for probably 6 to 7 hours. If this is something that's interesting to you, just DM me, Coach. We'll do a temp check. Just figure out if this is actually right for you. We'll sit down and figure out what your goals are and see if I can actually help you. And if we can, if this looks good, then I'll just give you all the systems that I use. I'll help you set everything up. So all you have to do is make content and help people, and you don't have to worry about whether your business works or not. All right, drop me a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
If you're posting without SEO, you might as well be making your video private. And I am so serious, Pookie Butt. If you're new here, hi bestie, I'm Jada, and I teach creators how to go viral, get visible, and actually get paid on TikTok. Let me break this down the way that nobody explains it for you, bestie. Your SEO is your fast pass to growth. Your SEO is your fast pass to getting out of 200 flop city. Your SEO is your fast pass to monetization. SEO is literally how the algorithm reads your video and decides who to put it in front of. Every single post gets tested in a group of about 200 to 300 people. That's the 200 view jail everyone talks about. If your first group doesn't engage, your video dies right there. So if you want to break out, you need to control who that first audience even is. And that happens through SEO. Your SEO is the text-speech keywords on screen that tells the algorithm, hey, this is who the video is for. And it stands for search engine optimization. If you don't add SEO, TikTok will test your video on a random audience. When random people see your content, they don't care, they don't watch, they don't like, they don't save, and they definitely don't follow, baby. That's why your views aren't moving. And before you say, well, Jada, I've tried SEO, it hasn't worked for me, that's because y'all be trying to make something searchable that ain't searchable right now. SEO equals phrases that people would literally type into the search bar to find your content. Write 5 to 10 of those phrases separated by commas, exactly how somebody would search them. Then shrink that down. Drag it off to the side of the screen. That means the text is there, but it can't be seen by viewers. And what you're going to do is hit the little edit function and make sure you drag the pin